أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على
الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأزواجه أجمعين أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي زدني علما أجمعين إن شاء الله. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nice to see you, brothers and sisters. We'll start our lesson. Again, one more time, we'll revise it a little bit. Lesson 26. Ad-Darsu Sadithu wal Ishrun. We'll go to, as usual, to the verbs first. Page 222, brothers and sisters. Section 2. Al-fi'lu imma sulathiyun wa imma rubaiyun. What is the meaning of this, brother? The verb, either it is 3 letters or it is 4 letters. Fal-thulasiyu and the thulathiyu ma fihi salasatu ahrufin asli. What is the meaning of this, brothers and sisters? Ma here is allazi. Remember, it is not ma nafi. The 3-letter verb is the one in which there are 3 original letters. Fa kalima, ain kalima and lam kalima only. First radical, second radical and third radical. Now, for example, kataba, sallama, inkasara, waqad darastahu, and you have already studied it. Amma rubayu, fama kana fihi arba'atu ahrufin asli. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? As far as the 4-letter verbs are concerned, there are in it 4 original letters. وَهُوَ إِمَّا مُجَرَّد, and it is either pure, naked, you can say, without any addition, وَإِمَّا mazid, or something gets added to it, brother and sister. فَالْمُجَرَّدُ, and for the mujarrad, lahu babun wahidun, it has got only one bab. Unlike the fi'l thulasi mujarrad, which has got 6 babs, this has got only one bab. Waznuhu, and the pattern of it is, brothers and sisters, fa'alala. So it is 4 letters. Fa'alala. And when it is a 4-letter verb, we know the alamatu mudari'a is you. Are you with me, brother? So what will be the mudari'a fa'alala? Yufa'lilu. 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 Now, tarjama, what will be the mudari'a? Yutarjimu. Basara, yubasiru. Harwala, yuharwilu. Dahraja, yudahriju. Farka'a, yufarkhiyu. Zalzala, yuzalzilu. Waswasa, yuwaswisu. Kahkaha, yukahkihu. Kahkaha, yukahkihu. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. And the fi'l rubai mazid, it has got 3 babs. Lahu salasatu abwabin. Wahiya, and they are, in the first, brothers and sisters, tafa, ta is added, tafa lala. Khalas. It's very simple. Here we are, brothers and sisters. I'll write quickly here. Now when it comes to the bab of the mazid, brothers and sisters, did you get the idea? Tafa, lala. Then there's another one, brothers and sisters. What is it, brothers and sisters? If alalla. If alalla. And for this, the best verb to remember, the most beautiful verb, brothers and sisters. What is it, brothers and sisters? Everybody likes this. Itma'anna, itminan. Mutma'in. Itma'anna. What is the root of it? Huh? What is the root, Padamcha? Tam'ana. Huh? 4 letters. What was added? Aleph was added, and 1 noon was added. In this. Are you with me? Got the idea? Now this, brothers and sisters, if we don't revise it, we will forget. And also, writing is important. If you get time, do a couple of conjugations. This will make your understanding strong, inshallah. And what is the last one, brothers and sisters? 3 babs. The last one, the use of it is very little. It is not used very frequently. But you will find it in the literature, brothers and sisters. And what is that? In the beginning, Hamza will come. And then Fa. And then Ain. And then Noon will come. And then twice La. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? But the usage of this is not very frequent. It is used rarely. So the most important for us is to remember this and this form, inshallah. So the first one is, brother and sister, Al-Failul Rubayu, Al-Mazidu, Bab number 1, Tafa'lala. What is the example here? Tara-ra, Tamad-mada, okay? Tadah-raja. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Next one, if alalla. What is the next one? If alalla. And we have here the example, itma'anna comes in the Quran. Ishma'azza comes in the Quran. Iksha'arra comes in the Quran. They got beautiful meanings, brothers and sisters. If anlala. What are the examples? Ihranjama. Okay, we go to the first bab, brothers and sisters. Tara'ara. Do you know the meaning of tara'ara? To grow up. And what is the meaning of tamadmada? To gargle with water. Tadahraja, the meaning is, brothers and sisters, to roll. Now we come to itma'anna, to be reassured. To be reassured. To feel peaceful and tranquil. Ishma'azza, to feel disgusted. What is the meaning of ishma'azza? To feel disgusted. You don't like something, you detest. Okay? And sha'arra is to tremble, to shiver, to tremble. Third one, brothers and sisters, if an lala. If an lala. Ihranjama. What is the meaning of ihranjama? Please write it. Tajamma. What is the meaning of ihranjama? It gathered. It gathered. Something some people or something gathered. Huh? Ihranjama. And then, what is the next one, brother? If run. What is the meaning of if run kaha? Tafarraka, to disperse. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Okay. Now when we study the dars, you will be watching for Madi, Mudariya, Amar, Mastar. Okay. And if there is a ism file, we'll be looking for it. Number 3, brothers and sisters. Ta'ammalil amthilata thum akmalil nakis. Ta'ammalil amthilata thum akmalin nakis. Al-Madi, Mudariya, Mastar. Tarjama, yutarjimu. And what is the mastar? Tarjamatun. See, in Urdu, you always hear this tarjama. So you are not saying ta marbuta, you are only saying ha. Tarjama. But it is actually tarjamatun. Tarjamatun. Huh? Brothers and sisters, what will be the ism file? Mutarjimu. What is it? Mutarjimu. We know it. Huh? We are strong, alhamdulillah. Huh? Translator. What will be the thing translated? Mutarjama. Huh? Just changing the ain kalima. Huh? Mutarjama. Okay? Mutarjama. In this case, it is not the ain kalima because it is fa'alala. So it is there are 4 radicals. You are changing the 3rd radical here. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. You'll keep this in mind. It's not difficult. In fact, it's very simple. The only thing required is that you got to do it few times. You conjugate few times and you'll be strong, inshallah. Ba'asara, to scatter. Huh? You ba'asiru. Huh? And then ba'asaratun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Ba'asara. He scattered. Make it majhul. Ba'asiru. What is it? What will be the majhul, brothers and sisters? What is the majhul of ba'asara? Remember this verse? أَفَلَا يَعْلَمُ إِذَا بُؤْثِرَ مَا فِي الْقُبُورِ إِذَا بُؤْثِرَ مَا فِي الْقُبُورِ. Brothers and sisters, so, brothers and sisters, what is Sera? Failun Mahadin lil Majhul. Are you with me? When it is Majhul, what do you look at it? Naib file. Where is the naib file? Ma. Ma is your naib file. Got the idea? This is Ma al Mawsula is your naib file. And fil Kubur, Char Majrur, Silatul Mawsul. Are you with me? Silatul Mawsul. Very good. Keep that in mind because we are going to get these verbs which are very familiar to us, but we never knew what they are. Now, inshallah, we are learning. Okay, but harwala, to jog or to walk very fast. You harvelu, and then harwalatun. Zalzala, yuzalzilu, zalzalatun. Brothers and sisters, zalzalatun is the master. And what is the pattern of zalzalatun? Fa'alalatun. What is it? Fa'alalatun. There is another pattern of master. Fi'lalun. Fi'lalun. Do you know the ayah? إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها. Are you with me? إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها. So what is the zilzala? Master. So write down here also zilzalun. What is the pattern? Fi'lalun. Fi'lalun. But the first pattern of master, fa'alalatun, is very common. Very common. And sometimes you will see master on the pattern of fi'lalun also. So brothers and sisters, if I write down the ayah, إذا Can you analyze? Of course, إذا is a ismu shart, غير جازم. When we study the surah, brothers and sisters, we can find out the jawabu shart. Right now, إذا is a ismu shart, غير جازم. Okay, fine. What is زلزلة? فعل معد للمجهول مبني على فتح. What is this ta doing here? Ta'utanisi. What does it signify? That the naib file, because this is majhul, so it has to be naib file. Naib file has to be a muannas. So where is the naib file? Al-ardu. Is al-ardu muannas? Yes, it is muannas. As-sama'u muannas and al-ardu muannas. Ash-shamsu muannas. So these are all muannas. We know it. So al-ardu is marfu. Why it is marfu? Because it is naib file. And what is this? Zilzala. Zilzala. Maf'ulun mutlaq. What is it? Maf'ulun mutlaq. Are you with me? For emphasis. Wahuwa mudaf and ha. Mudaf ilayhi. Ha again goes back to ard. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? In next 2 lessons, we are coming across maf'ulun mutlaq. It is arriving. It is just waiting in the next room to come here. So we will study it, inshallah. Yes, sister. Zilzalaha. Ha goes to ard. Ji. Mudaf ilayhi. Mudaf ilayhi. When you say subhanallahi, subhana is maf'ulun mutlaq, mansub. And what is Allahi? Mudaf ilayhi. Subhanaka. What is ka? Mudaf ilayhi. Inshallah. We come now to the ra. To grow up. Yatara'u. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now look at the master. Do you find any similarity between this and the form 5? Tabassum? Again the same thing. Before the last kalima, it got a dhamma. Tara ru'un. Tara ru'un. That is the form of master, brothers and sisters. Tamadmada, yatamadmadu, and then tamad mudun. Tamad mudun. Now, unless you write it down, you will forget, brothers and sisters. You got to write it down. The next one, brothers and sisters, itma'anna. What is it? Itma'anna. What is the mudariya? Yatma'innu. Yatma'innu. And what will be the masdar? Itmi'nanun. Itmi'nanun. Very good, brothers and sisters. Ishma'azza. Now, whenever you see shadda at the end, then we got to break it down when we are doing our masdar. Ishma'azza. Mudariya, brothers and sisters. Yashma izzu. And then Ishmi zazun. Ishmi zazun. Fine, brothers and sisters. Iksha'arra. Yaksha'irru. Ikshirarun. Fine, brothers and sisters. Ihranjama. Yahranjimu. Ihrin jamun. Ihrin jamun. Ifran ka'a. Yafran kiu. Yafran kiu. Ifrin ka'u. What will be the masdar, brothers and sisters? Ifrin ka'u. So inshallah, you will remember this. Now we go to the main lesson, and inshallah, you will try to remember. Here, I want to explain you a new concept, brothers and sisters. It is so beautifully explained by Dr. Sahib. Page number 117 in the key, brothers and sisters. I will read it quickly. And later on we'll study it in Arabic. Here is an example, very sweet example. Hada rajulun. What is the meaning, brother and sister? This is a man. Book 1, lesson number 1. Hada rajulun. This is a man. Hada baytun. Hada masjidun. So hada rajulun. Okay. Hada mubtada. Is hada marfu? Yes, it is marfu. It is fine. Is hada definite? Yes, it is definite. Because mubtada has to be marfu, and most of the time mubtada will be definite. Okay. And the khabar is indefinite. But sometimes the khabar can come definite. So if you want to say, this is the man. So what will you say? Hadar rajulu. Hadar rajulu. But when you say hadar rajulu, there is a possibility somebody will say that a rajul is the badal. And the news has to come afterwards. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So hadar rajulu minasini. Are you with me? Hadar rajulu minasini. So then it is a badal. But I do not want to say that. I only want to say, this is the man. So hadar rajulu, rajulu is khabar. But it can be confusing to some person or to most of it. Unless we specify, it becomes confusing. There is an ambiguity in here. In order to remove that ambiguity, you bring a suitable damir. What will you say? Hada huwa rajulu. What is the job of huwa here? That it separated mubtada and khabar. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So I'm going to write it. Okay, brothers and sisters. Hada rajulu, this is the man. Where is mubtada? Hada. Where is khabar? Rajulu. In this case, the khabar is definite. Normally, the khabar would be Haza rajulun. Mubtada khabar. Okay, brothers and sisters. But if I do not write the meaning, you may translate this as this man. Huh? You can translate both ways. This is the man or this man. Which is the correct translation? Huh? Because if you say this is badal, then you are waiting for the news. Okay? So in order to remove the ambiguity, we bring in a damir, which is called damirul fasli. What is it called? Damirul fasli. Now this will come in the Quran all the time. So you will say haza, and then you will say huwa, and then you say rajul. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Haza huwa rajul. So haza is mubtada, huwa is damirul fasli, and then rajulu is khabar. Now there will be some people who will analyze it in a different way. They will say haza mubtada, huwa mubtada number 2, and rajulu khabar number 2. And huwa rajulu, what is the meaning of huwa rajulu? He is the man. A jumlatul ismiyatu, coming as a khabar for haza. Did you get it? It is possible that you make this as a jumla ismiya, and this will come as a khabar for haza. There is a possibility, some will say. But grammatically, it is not correct. And some people will even say, and I've heard it, that this huwa is brought for emphasis. This, he is the man. They'll say, this has been brought for emphasis. This, he is the man. But from grammar point of view, this is damir fasli. It is only brought to separate mubtada and khabar so that there is no ambiguity. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Remember that. This is what Dr. Abdurrahim is trying to explain us. Okay? Damirul fasli. What is the meaning of damirul fasli? Differentiating noun. What is it? It differentiates. What does it differentiate? Between mubtada and khabar. Keeps them separate. So there is no confusion. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now let's read quickly the rest of it. Inshallah you will understand. This is a man. Hadar rajulu. And this is the man. Hadar rajulu. But this sentence may also mean this man. Okay? The listener may think that you mean this man and wait for the khabar. To avoid this ambiguity, an appropriate pronoun is inserted between the mubtada and the khabar. Hada huwa rajul. This is the man. Haulai humul mujrimuna. Haulai humul mujrimuna. These are the criminals. Hadihi hiya sayaratu. This is the car. Haulai hunnal muslimatu. These are the Muslim ladies. The pronoun damir so used is called damirul fasli, the differentiating pronoun. Got the idea, brother and sister? Highlight this sentence, brother. The pronoun damir so used is called damirul fasli, mudaf mudaf ilayhi, the differentiating pronoun. This ambiguity also occurs in a sentence where the mubtada is a proper noun. Okay? And the khabar is an adjective or a noun having al. Example, Hamidun, brothers and sisters, Hamidun is a proper noun, it's a mubtada. And al-laibu is an adjective. Okay? A player. So if you say Hamidun laibu, Hamid the player, then you are waiting for the news. But you don't want to say that. You want to say Hamidun is the player. What did I say? Hamidun is the player. Then what do you do now? Hamidun laibu, which may mean Hamid the player. Or Hamid is the player. Got the idea? Hamid is the player or Hamid the player. If we mean Hamid is the player, we say Hamidun huwal laibu. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? So this way, the ambiguity is removed. This sentence is absolutely clean and precise in its meaning. Here are some more examples of Damirul Fasli. Ulaika humul muflihuna. If you say Ulaika al muflihuna, then muflihuna may become badal for Ulaika. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? But you don't want here the meaning of badal. You want here the meaning of khabar. Then you bring in the hum. Zalika huwa al-fawzul azim. Got the idea? That is the great success. But the use of Damirul Fasli is not compulsory. Got the idea? If you think that there is no ambiguity, you need not use it. We have in the Quran, Zalika al-kitabu. So Zalika mubtada al-kitabu khabar. That is the book. Zalika al-fawzul azim. So here the meaning is very clear. That is the great success. Zalika al-fawzul azim. So Zalika mubtada al-fawzu al-fawzu khabar. We cannot say badal here. Because there is nothing else. This is the sentence. Zalika al-fawzul azim. And azim is the naat. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Now, we are starting the lesson. Wherever you will see Damirul Fasli, you can highlight it or with a pencil make a circle. So you know this is Damirul Fasli. So this is something new we are learning, and this comes very frequently in the Quran, brothers and sisters. Did you know this before? You have been studying Quran for a long time, reading Quran for a long time, but we did not know this rule, brothers and sisters. Al-Mudaris, Ya Ammaru, هذا هو الكتيب الذي أريد ترجمته إلى اللغة الفرنسية. يا أمار هذا هو الكتيب الذي أريد ترجمته إلى اللغة الفرنسية. Translation, brother. This is the book which I want translation of it in French language. أتستطيع أن تترجمه? Are you able to translate it? تترجم أن تترجم أتستطيع. What is تستطيع? Form 10. مضارع. Okay. Where is the file? مستتر تقديره أنت. And what is أن تترجم? مصدر مؤول في محل نصب مفعول به. And then who is your مفعول به for تترجم. Fine, brother. Again تترجم, the file is مستتر تقديره أنت. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Now كتيب. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Do you remember Kutayibu? Okay, let me write it down to refresh you. If the noun is 3 letters, what is the wazn? Fa'ilun. Waladun, wulaidun. Jabalun, jubailun. Abdun, ubaidun. Noun with 4 letters, brother. Fu'ailun. Got the idea, brother? Kitabun, kutayyibu. Huh? See? Kitabun. How many letters are there? 4 letters. So what will happen now? Kutai. And this alif changes into ya. Kutai, yi, bun. And then we have idgham. And it will become Kutai, yi, bun. Is it 100% clear, brothers and sisters? We have done this before. Number 3. If the noun has got 5 letters, the wazn becomes fu'ai ilun. Fin ja nun. How many letters? Fin ja nun? 5 letters. How will you say now? Funai ji nun. Please remember, I'm just trying to refresh your memory. So this is what the Qutayyib is, you know. Ismu tasgir, diminutive noun. We already studied it. Okay. Ammar is replying to the teacher. Astati'u. What is the meaning of astati'u? I can, I'm able to. Bi'awnillah. With the help of Allah. See, it's a very nice way of saying, you know, I can do it, but with one condition, and that is with the help of Allah. If Allah helps me, inshallah, I'll be able to do it, okay? Faqad. No, qad is here for tahqiq. Faqad tarjamtu. Tarjamtu. What will be the meaning of here? Faqad tarjamtu. I have. I have. Okay. Qabla haza. Before this. I have translated before this iddata. This is your mafulun bihi. Iddata. Number of books. Iddata kutubin. Number of books. Iddata mudhaf, kutubin mudhaf ilayhi. Islamiyatin is the naat. Now, brothers and sisters, you translate. Faqad tarjamtu qabla hadha iddata kutubin islamiyya. I have translated before this number of Islamic books. Is it clear, the translation? Inshallah. Al-Mudarris. Uridu an uwazziyal kutayyib al-mutarjama. Look at this sentence, brother. Uridu an uwazziyal kutayyib al-mutarjama. Translation, brother and sisters. What is the meaning of wazza'a yuwazzi'u? To distribute. What is the meaning of wazza'a yuwazzi'u? To distribute. I want to distribute. What do you want to distribute? Kutayyaba. Fine. A booklet. Mutarjama. What is mutarjama? Ism maf'ul. It is ism maf'ul. MashaAllah. Okay. I want to distribute the translated booklet ala ikhwanin. To the brothers. Who are they? Hadith al-Ahdi bil-Islam. Brother, change this ikhwanin into singular. Akhun. If it is akhun, What will you say after that? I want to write down, brother. Ila akhin. Then what will you say? Are you with me, brothers and sisters? I'm trying to make you penetrate into this sentence. Go deeper into this sentence. Ila akhin. Sahi? Huh? Okay. And then hadith al-ahdi bil Islam. So what is hadithi? It is mudaf. Mudaf, mudaf ilayh. Are you with me, brother? But then akhin, brothers and sisters, ila akhin is jar majroor. And because akhin has a tanween, it cannot be mudaf. So what is this hadith al-ahdi? It is a naat. What is it? Naat for whom? Akhin. Remember I told you that. This is the way naat will come. Okay? What is the brothers? Ila akhin. I want to distribute to a brother who is new in Islam. Okay? Are you with me, brother? I want to distribute to a brother new in Islam. So hadith C is the naat. Brothers and sisters, hadith C is the naat. And see, it is majroor. Why it is majroor? Because the man'ut is majroor. Are you with me? The man'ut is majroor. Okay. So, and then ahadi is mudaf ilayhi of hadith. Okay. And then bil Islam majroor. Now change this akhin into ikhwanin. So what will become to hadith? Let me write it down. Brothers, sisters, let me write it down. Ila ikhwanin. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? I'm deliberately going into detail for you to think it over and figure out. So hadithin or hadithi now has to be jama. So make hadith into jama mudhakkar salim. So what will be? Hadithuna. Now make it majroor. Hadithina. Fine. Ha-di-si-na. And now it is after that it is coming ahadi. What is this? Mudaf ilayhi. So if the jama mudhakkar salim is mudaf, the noon has to be dropped. So this is what happened here. This noon got dropped. And what is the result now? Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Maybe you should insert noon before al, so that you can have a thorough understanding. Still, ila ikhwanin, to the brothers. And what is hadith al-ahdi? What is hadith al-ahdi, brothers and sisters? The whole thing is an adjective. It's a naat. This is the naat, okay? Inshallah. You got the idea, brothers and sisters? Alhamdulillah. Ammar says, Idhan Look at it, brother and sister. Idhan utarjima hu. Why, brother, utarjima? Idhan has come. Nawasibu mudariya. Idhan utarjima hu. Translation? I will translate. See, if you use idhan, the meaning has to be future. Otherwise, idhan cannot make the verb mansub. Idhan utarjimahu fi akrabi waqtin mumkinin. Translation, brothers and sisters. In that case, I will translate in the nearest possible time. Inshallah. So, fi harf jar, akrabi ism majroor, wa huwa mudaf, waqtin mudaf ilayhi, and mumkinin not. It is not. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Are you following me? I hope you are following me. Inshallah. Now, Mudarris is saying to Ammar, Ya Ammaru, because he can translate Arabic to French. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So the Mudarris is asking him, Ya Ammar, innaka, truly you are, tujidul lughat al-fransiyata. You are very proficient. You are expert in French language. Tujidu, what is Madi, brothers and sisters? Ajada. What is the meaning of ajada? To do something expertly, in a very nice and excellent way. To do proficiently. So the teacher is saying, Ya Ammar, innaka tujidul lughat al-fransiyata. Here the meaning will be, you know it very well. You are proficient in it. وَتَتَكَلَّمُ. What is the meaning of takallamu? To speak. وَتَتَكَلَّمُهَا. And you speak it كَمَا يَتَكَلَّمُ أَهْلُ فْرَنْسَ. As the people of France. You are speaking like the people of France. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Is the translation clear? Inshallah? Afaishta, brother. What is this here? Afaishta? What is a? Harfu istifham. What is fa? Harfu atfin. But it came late. Why? Because it is Queen Victoria. It will not allow anything to come before her. If it was hal there instead of a, brothers and sisters, if it was hal, how would you say it? Fahal. Fahal. But in this case, the Queen Victoria will not allow it. Hamzatul Istifham will not allow anybody to come in front. So this rule is also explained in this lesson. This rule is also explained in this lesson. Now, brothers and sisters, we already have been playing with this rule and we understand it very well, alhamdulillah. So it's not difficult. Afaishta fi Faransa, what is the meaning of it? Did you live in France, brothers and sisters? Naam. What is the answer? Yes. Innani, verily I. Wulidtu. So, brother, wulidtu is a jumla failure coming as a khabar for inna. Got the idea? You got to think like that also. Where is the ismu inna? Ya mutakallim. Okay. Wulidtu, I was born. Wa nashatu, you can say I was raised. Wa tara ra'atu, and I grew up. But nashatu and tara ra'atu, the meanings are almost identical. Sometimes we use the same thing. I grew up and was raised. It's the same thing, fi Baris. In Paris. Lianna, because Abi, my father, kana yamalu hunaka. Kana yamalu hunaka. How will you translate this, brothers and sisters? Kana is Madi and followed by Mudariya. It gives you the meaning of past continuous tense. In English we say past continuous tense. You can translate it in two ways. Because my father was working there. Or you can say my father used to work there. Okay? Fine. Innahu bakiya, he remained there, Faransa. How long did he remain there? Khamsa asharata sanatan. Now, brothers and sisters, what is this Khamsa asharata? Okay, we know it is a number. We know it is mabni. So what is Khamsa asharata? It is here mafulun fihi. What is mafulun fihi? Tell me the other word for mafulun fihi. Zarf. What is the meaning of it, brothers and sisters? Zarf. Are you with me? So, Khamsa asharata. And how do you know it is mafulun fihi? Because it is only a number. But the time is coming after that. What is that? Sanatan. So what will you call sanatan here? Tamiz. Tamiz. Remember from 11 to 99, Tamiz comes, Tamiz comes to remove any ambiguity. If you say Khamsa Asharata, what then? Then bring in Tamiz. So it is, brothers and sisters, Sanatan is your Tamiz. And Khamsa Asharata, you can say it is Zarf, or you can say Mafulun Fihi. Got the idea? Quickly translation, brother. He remained in France 15 years. Inshallah. Okay. Make a note of it. Underline it. Put it in a circle with a pencil if you wish. So you know it is Damirul Fasli. Brothers and sisters, this is the first time we are coming across this, and Dr. Abdul Rahim is so meticulous. He will not bring rules and concepts together from everywhere. One by one, bit by bit, he will bring the concepts, and then he will make the dialogues in which he will use these concepts, and it makes it very easy for us to understand. From now onwards, Damirul Fasli will come. But this is the first time we are coming across Damirul Fasli. Sister Sukhaina?
In the beginning, this first, is it Ya Amaru Hada Huwa al-Kutayb? Is that Damirul Fasli?
Yes, of course. That's why I started explaining you. Sister Sukhaina, the reason I started explaining you Damirul Fasli, it was because of this. Hada Huwa al-Kutayb. So what is Huwa there? I think I asked you to underline it and circle it. Inshallah. Yes. And this is number 2. Hada huwa sababu. If you remove huwa from it, what will you say? Hada sababu. This reason. It can also mean this reason. But we want to be sure that the person who reads it understands that this is mubtada and khabar. Ikra'il ayati, Ya Ahmad. What is al-ayati? Mafulun bihi, inshallah. Why it has kasra? Jama' muannas salim. Very good, brothers. Look at it here, brothers and sisters. Ba'dama yasta'idhu. Now what is this ba'dama yasta'idhu? What is this ma doing here now? Ma al-mastariya. Okay, remove ma and change the verb into mastar. What will you say? Ba'dal isti'azati. What will you say? Ba'dal isti'azati. So brother, watch for this. Now, If ba'da comes and after that ma comes followed by fi'l madi or mudariya, it's a very easy clue for us to figure out that ma is ma al-mastariya. So write down here, brothers and sisters, for your understanding that this is ma mastariya, and also write it without ma. How will you say? Ba'dal isti'azati. Ba'dal isti'azati. You want me to write it on the board? You can do it. You want me to write it? Okay, inshallah, I'll write it. Sometimes, because we are not very fluent in Arabic, we get a little problem in pronouncing this, brothers and sisters. If you were to study this from your childhood, or if you are, your mother tongue is Arabic, you have no problem. So it will say, ba'das ti'azati, ba'das ti'azati. But for simplicity, I still feel that while we are learning, whether we can say ba'dal isti'azati. Ba'dal isti'azati. And when you become very proficient, then you will, inshallah, won't pronounce hamzatul wasal. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Still some scholars say no. Hamzatul wasal is hamzatul wasal. If it does not come in the beginning of the sentence, you do not pronounce it. But don't worry, brothers and sisters, I'm only pointing out to you that I'm doing this just for the sake of simplicity and ease. Later on we can pronounce it correctly, inshallah. So this is the meaning of ba'dama yasta'izu. This is the meaning of ba'dama yasta'izu. Fine, brothers. وَإِذْ قَالَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ رَبِّي أَرِنِي كَيْفَ تُخْرِجِ الْمَوْتَى. Okay, brother and sister, إِذْ has come. It means there is something ma'zuf. And what is ma'zuf, brothers and sisters? Whenever إِذْ comes, what is ma'zuf? Udhkuru. Huh? What is ma'zuf? Udhkuru. Huh? Okay, brothers and sisters. When Ibrahim said, Rabbi, what is Rabbi here? Ya, Harfunida is Ma'zuf, and Mudaf ilayhi is Ma'zuf. Okay? And we have to learn in this lesson the details of this kind of a expression. It's coming later on. Arini, what is Ari? Fi'l Amr. What is the verb? Ara. What is Mudariya? You got to be very careful, brothers and sisters. Remember, Ra'a is Fi'l Thulasi. So it is Yara. Ra'a, Yara. Now change this into form 4. It becomes Ara. Are you with me? You got to remember these things. Ara, what will be the Mudariya? Yuri. Yuri. We have done this, brother, many times. Inshallah, when you will get the DVDs, you will be able to refresh yourself, inshallah. So from Yuri, 5 in your pocket. Yuri, Turi, Turi, Uri, Nuri. Okay? So Ari is Fi'l Amrin, Mabniun ala Harfi illa. Now, brothers and sisters, I will emphasize that when you think about Mudhariya, always think in this way for our simplicity and ease. Break the Mudhariya into 3 sections. What are those 3 sections? 5 in your pocket, noon aata hai, noon jata hai, and mabni. I will say 5 in your pocket, noon comes and noon goes, and the mabni. If you think like that, you will understand things with much clarity, inshallah. So, because something else is coming in which your understanding of 5 in your pocket will help you a lot. Will help you a lot, inshallah. Arini, brothers and sisters, noon vikaya, and what is ya mutakallim? Mafulun bi. How will you translate? Show me. Oh my Rabb, show me. Kaifa tuhyil ma. How do you give life to that death? Are you with me? So what is tuhyi? What is madi? Ahya. How do you write ahya, brothers and sisters? In the dictionary, it is written like this. Okay, should not confuse you. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? That's the way it is written. Ahya yuhyi. So you understand the meaning, you can translate and understand. What is Allah saying? Awalam. Again, wow came after Hamzatul Istifham. We know why. Awalam tu'min. Translation, brother? Don't you believe? Okay. Or didn't you believe? Qala. Bala. Yes, indeed. Walakin, but li lamu ta'alil liyatma'inna kalbi. But I want to reassure my heart. Okay? Fine, brothers and sisters. Now here comes one of the most beautiful sentences, brothers and sisters. I simply love this verse. What is Quran, brothers and sisters? What is Quran? How will you answer? It's word of Allah. We all say it's word of Allah. Where is it written? Who told you that? Allah said it. Where did He say it? In the Quran. See, so in other words, what is Quran is mentioned in the Quran. And who mentions it? The author of the Quran. Who is the author of the Quran? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He mentions it. And what else is Quran? Who will tell us? Let the author of the Quran tell us what Quran is. Are you with me? Let the author of Quran speak and inform us what else is Quran. It is the word of Allah. What else it is? Brother and sister, this ayah defines what the Quran is. And if you understand properly, this is such a meaningful and beautiful verse, brothers and sisters. Look at it. Allahu Muftada. Where is the khabar? Where is the khabar? Nazzala. What is Nazzala, brothers and sisters? Form 2. Nazzala, form 2. Okay. So this is your Jumla Fi'liya, brothers and sisters. Fi mahalli raf'in khabar mubtada. Got the idea? Everybody? Okay, now Nazzala, it is form 2. We need mafulun bihi. Where is the mafulun bihi? Ahsana. Ahsana. And what is ahsana? It's a superlative degree. Superlative degree. MashaAllah. More than that, here it is mudaf. And what is mudaf ilayhi? Hadisi. Now translate this. Allah, He brought down the most beautiful speech. What is it, brother and sister? He brought down the most beautiful speech. Are you with me? Now, here is a superlative degree. Ahsana, hadith. Mudaf, mudaf ilayh. Now Allah is describing the Quran. What is Quran? It is the most beautiful speech. Fine, brothers and sisters. What is it? Kitaban. Kitaban. No. We got to think very deeply. And this is the way you will inshallah study the Quran. And if you analyze few verses of different kinds, then all that knowledge will come to use again and again and again. Here, brothers and sisters, kitaban is mansub. So then the question is, maybe it is tamiz, maybe it is maf'ulun mutlaq. No, brothers and sisters. What is kitaban? It is badal. Badal for what? Ahsana. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? What is kitaban? It is the badal. Because if you remove ahsana, hadith, what will you say? Allahu nazala kitaban. Then it will become maf'ulun bihi. But we already have maf'ulun bihi. So what is kitaban here? Badal. Make a note of it, brothers and sisters. Very good. And then comes mutashabihan. Kitaban mutashabihan. This is your naat. Okay. And then again masaniya. But with a single fatah. Masaniya. It is diptoed. So again that is your naat also. What is the meaning of mutashabihan? Consistent. Means the ayats are consistent with each other. The verses are consistent in its meaning and in its message, in its guidance. They are consistent with other verses. That is the meaning of mutashabihan. And then, brother and sister, masaniya, it is mankuth. Masanin became masaniya. Okay? Okay, open up. Why? Because it is mansub. Okay? What is the meaning of masaniya? Means they are repeated. In the Quran, the ayats are repeated to emphasize the message. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Fine, brothers and sisters. What is after that? This is the verb we are studying. Taksha'irru minhu julud alladhina yakshawna rabbahum. Translation, brother. See, here is the verb. Taksha'irru. Is it mudariya, madi? Mudariya. Why it is tak and not ya? Because the file is muannas. Where is that muannas? Julud. I don't see it is muannas. You will have to say, of course it is muannas. Because kullu jama muannas. Julud is the plural. And what is the singular of julud? Jild. Jildun. Skin. Here it is skins. Okay? Okay, what is the meaning of taksha'irru? Tremble. Shiver and tremble, brother. Whose skin shivers, brother? And yadina yakshawna rabbahum. Okay, brother, this is Quran. This is the Quran. This is the miracle of the Quran. That Allah brought down the message, the most beautiful speech, and the skins of those who fear their Lord, they shiver. Are you with me? They tremble when they hear the recitation, and when they read it, their skins shiver, brothers and sisters. It will only have this effect which Allah is telling us if we Understand. If you don't understand, it will have no effect on us. See the importance of understanding, brother? This message of Allah is so important that the skins of those who fear their Lord, they shiver with the Quran, from the recitation of it, and from the hearing of it. But provided we understand what is being said to us, otherwise we are like stone. It doesn't affect us, brothers and sisters. Fine. So this is the meaning, brother. That most beautiful speech, brothers and sisters, those who fear their Lord, their skins shiver when they, from the Quran. In other words, when they recite it or when they hear it. Okay, brother. First the skin shivers. Then what happens? Thumma. Talinu. What is the meaning of talinu, brother? What is the Mahdi? Lana. What is the Mahdi, brothers and sisters? Lana. Yalinu. To become soft. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Lana. Yalinu. What kind of a verb is lana? Ajabaf? Al-yai. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Okay. But it is talinu. Why talinu? Because the file is muannas. Thumma talinu juluduhum wa qulubuhum. And then their hearts become soft and their skins become soft, brother. When will it happen to us? When we understand. When we understand the language of the Quran and the message of the Quran. Both the things, brothers and sisters. The message of the Quran, of course, you can read English translation. You get the message. But it is not 100%, brothers and sisters. It is not 100%. The translation does not convey the meaning of the Quran. You got to learn the language of the Quran to understand the meaning of the Quran. Otherwise, the job is half done. The job is half done. Okay. Fine. So, ثُمَّ تَلِينُ جُلُودُهُمْ وَقُلُوبُهُمْ إِلَى ذِكْرِ اللَّهِ. And then their hearts and their skins become soft with the zikr of Allah. This happens, brother. Okay. Next one. ذَلِكَ هُدَى اللَّهِ. ذَلِكَ هُدَى اللَّهِ. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? ذَلِكَ هُدَى اللَّهِ. So what is this ذَلِكَ? I know. Very good, mashallah. And where is the khabar? Huda. What is Huda? Is the masdar of Hada Yahdi, which means the guidance. And Zalika Hudallahi. That is the guidance of Allah. But I ask you, brother, where does the Zalika, which is a damir, it is a pronoun, where does it go to? Al-Quran, mashallah. See, Sister Maimuna, you are absolutely right. That is the guidance of Allah. What is the guidance? The beautiful speech. And what is that beautiful speech? The kitab. And what is that kitab? The Quran. That is the guidance of Allah. Quran is the guidance of Allah, brothers and sisters. You cannot change this statement. This statement will remain forever and ever that the Quran is the guidance of Allah. Nobody can change this. Because the Quran is so unique. It is so very, very special. Nothing has been created to match Quran. It is an ultimate miracle of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The everlasting, the perpetual. It will remain miracle till the end of the time, whether you believe in it or you don't believe in it. If you believe in it, then you are a mu'min. If you don't believe in it, then you are a kafir. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Fine. So believing in Quran, that this is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it is the guidance and it is the nur. There are other verses in which Allah describes Quran as a nur. Okay? These are all in the Quran, brother. These verses are all in the Quran. So, ذَلِكَ هُدَى اللَّهِ. Okay? That is the guidance of Allah. Okay. What is next? Yahdi bihi. Bihi, what is bihi? Jar majur. Okay. What is he? Pronoun. It must go somewhere. Where will it go to? Quran. It will go again to Quran. Bihi, he is Quran. And where is the file of Yahdi? Allah. Are you with me? So Allah guides with it. And what is that it? The Quran. And of course when you say Quran, it means the message. Okay. Man yasha. And he guides with it whom he wishes. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So Yahdi, fi'lun mudariun marfu'un bidammatil muqaddara fa'il mustatir taqdiruhu huwa yadullu ala Allah. And what is man doing here? What is man doing here, Sister Maimuna? Yahdi man. Yahdi man. Mafulun bihi. You need mafulun bihi for Yahdi. Are you with me? So he guides. Whom does he guide? He wishes. The whom he wishes. So man is here mafulun bihi. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? And what is yasha'u? Silatul mawsul. So it is yasha'u is a jumla fi'liya. Sha'a yasha'u. Ajwaf. Fa'il is mustatir. Again taqdiru huwa yadullu ala Allah. Fine, brother. So that is the guidance of Allah. He guides with it whom he wishes. Brothers and sisters. Now comes waw. Harfu atf. And what is this man, brothers and sisters? This is ismu shart. Ismu shart jazimun. Tajzimu fi'alaini. Yudlil. This is fi'lu shart. Yudlil is fi'lu shart. Allahu is the fa'il. فَمَنْ يُدْلِلْ اللَّهُ. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? فَمَنْ يُدْلِلْ اللَّهُ. So Allahu is the fa'il. What is this yudlil? Brothers and sisters, again we have to learn something more. I'll explain this in detail very soon. But let us, you did not tell me what is yudlil. What form of a verb is this? Adalla, mashallah. If you got it, that it is form 4, what shall I say? Subhanallah, mashallah. Excellent. Brother? Adalla. Tell me what is adalla. Break it down. If it is form 4, what is form 4? Af'ala. What is it? Af'ala. So the verb is adlala. Why did you make it adalla? Because when it is mudaf, when the ain kalima and lam kalima are same, brothers and sisters, then we give idgham. Are you with me? We make it idgham. So, adlala, we switch the signs over. What did we do? I put fatah here and I put sukoon here. And then I made idgham. So it became adalla. Now make it mudariya. What will be the mudariya? Yudillu. Break it down, brothers and sisters. Yudlillu. What is it? Yud. Lil. Okay, now sometimes when you are making fi'l mudari'a majzoom, then if the verb is a mudaf, we break it down. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? When the verb is mudaf, we break it down. We break the idgham. It is called fakkul idgham, breaking of the idgham. It's all there mentioned in the key very beautifully. Most beautifully Dr. Sahib has explained us. Okay. Now this will happen. Normally it does not happen. It only happens when we attach mutaharrik pronouns. Are you with me? Have you forgotten that? I will give you another verb, a simpler verb, brother. Ahabba. What is the originally? Ahbaba. Fine. What is the mudariya? Yuhibbu. What is originally? Yuhbibu. Are you with me? See, Arabic is like mathematics. I've got to understand all these things. Yuhbibu. Fine. When do you break it normally? When do you break it normally? Sister Sukhaina? Ahabba, ahabba, ahabbu, ahabbat, ahabbata. Why did you break the idgham? Mutaharrik pronouns. That is the normal reason. Whenever you have a mutaharrik pronoun, you got to break the you got to break the idgham. You have to break the idgham, okay? Which we call it fakko idgham. Now, brother, yuhibbu, make it yuhibbu. Yuhibbu, yuhibbani, yuhibbuna, tuhibbu, tuhibbani, yuhbibna. Why yuhbibna? Mutaharrik pronoun came. So in Mudariya, there are only two mutaharrik pronouns which come as a fa'il, which are attached to the verb, and when they join the verb, then the idgham has to be broke up. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Keep this rule in mind. Okay, this is what we are going to study in detail here. And it's so beautiful. Without the knowledge of this, brothers and sisters, some of the verses of the Quran will not make any sense to you. And we are going to read the key because there are some beautiful examples and I want to show you properly in the key, inshallah. Okay, brothers and sisters? So here comes وَمَنْ يُضْلِلْ. So what happened, brothers and sisters? Yudillu. Are you with me? Make it mansub. Yudilla. Make it majzum. Yudilla again. Remember? Yudilla again. It is again because the way it is now, if I break it, brothers and sisters, it is like this. Yudillu. Yudillu. If I have to make it majzoom, I have to give it a sukun here. Are you with me? Now, I cannot pronounce. So I bring a temporary fatha. Remember? Like Yahujja. Lam ahujja. So if you say this is majzoom. I want you to define this. How will you define it? Fi'lun, mudhari'un, majzoomun, wa alamatu jazmihi, as-sukunu muqaddara. Because you know that there is a sukoon there, which we change into fatah for our reason of pronunciation. So yudilla is majzoomun bi sukoonil muqaddara. So there is one way of writing majzoom, yudilla, and what is the other way of writing? You break the idgham. Are you with me? You break the idgham. What happened? Yudlilu, and then you say yudlil. What do you say? Yudlil. Now here, brothers and sisters, listen to me very carefully. This can be done only in the Mudariya in which you got 5 in your pocket. You can't do this noon aata hai, noon jata hai. You will only do it with 5 in your pocket. Are you with me? That's why I said it's so important for us to remember that the Mudariya has got how many sections? 3. This is for our ease, brother. You won't find this explanation in the books. It is only for our ease. The way we are explaining, of course there are explanations in the books, but the way I want to make it so very simple and easy, brother and sister, is that you divide the fi'l mudariya into 3 parts. Number 1, 5 in your pocket. Number 2, noon comes and noon goes. And number 3, mabni. So this can only happen when those verbs are in your pocket. Then you can either break the idgham or leave it. And one other time. Are you with me? 5 in your pocket is the one section in which you can break the idgham if it is majzoom, and it comes in the Quran all the time. And the next one is fi'l amr, but only in singular form. Anta. Are you with me? Anta only, huh? Not in anti, but only anta. This will happen. And everything is explained in this lesson. You know, I thought I will finish it in one session, but no, I want to take it a little longer so that you have a thorough understanding, brothers and sisters. Thorough understanding of this concept. Okay? And it is so beautiful. And if you'll understand, you will say, Subhanallah, MashaAllah. You know, I really understand the Quran and I feel it, you know, inshallah, in my heart. So here it is, brother and sister, فَمَنْ يُضْلِلْ Allahu. Now what is the translation of this? And the one, Allah. How can Allah misguide somebody? No, but if that person is stubborn, doesn't believe in Allah, so then Allah lets him go. Then Allah lets him go astray. Are you with me? And whom Allah lets somebody go astray, are you with me, brothers and sisters? Remember this. This is Allah saying. The one whom Allah has let go astray, whom Allah leads astray, what happens then? فَمَا لَهُ مِنْ هَادٍ. Then there will be nobody who will guide him. See how powerful this verse is, brothers and sisters. How powerful and significant this verse is. It tells you about the Quran, what Quran is. Of course we know it's the word of Allah, but the other characteristics of the Quran. That if we understand it, and if we believe in Allah, we will feel it in our hearts, in our body, that our hearts and our skins will shiver, and then they will become soft, because now we understand who Allah is, and then we make His zikr, we feel peace and tranquility in our heart. Allah bi zikrillahi, Allah bi zikrillahi tatma'innu qulub. Allah bi zikrillahi tatma'innu qulub. See, Isn't that with the zikr of Allah, the hearts feel tranquil, reassured? So same thing happens here, okay? ثم تلين جلودهم وقلوبهم إلى ذكر الله. Brothers and sisters. Fine. So now, yudlil is majzoom. But remember, yudlil is from 5 in your pocket. Write down on top of it, brothers and sisters, yudillu. Write down adalla, so you know it is form 4. So when you revise it, you are not confused. Write down adalla and yudillu. Write down, brothers and sisters. Fine. So yudlil is your fail shart. Where is jawab shart? Why for has come, Hasan? Because remember that poetry, brother? Ismiyatun, talabiyatun, wabijamid, wabima, walan, wabikad, watanfis. If you know that sentence, if it is engraved in your heart, if it is engraved in your heart, you will never make a mistake. Inshallah. So fa al-fa'u waqiyatun fi jawabu shart. Ma lahu. Brothers and sisters, what is ma lahu? What is this ma? Ma al-hijaziyah. It is ma nafi. But al-hijaziyah. See, now we are going further in detail, you know. This is ma al-hijaziyah. Okay, brothers and sisters. Ya'malu amala laysa. It does the job of laysa. In other words, what is the meaning of this, brothers and sisters? The ma will have ismu ma, and it will have khabar ma. And khabar ma will be mansoob. Khabar ma will be mansoob. Okay, fine, brother. So what is lahu? Jar majrur, shibu jumla, fi mahalli nasbin, khabru ma. Fine, brothers and sisters. And what is min hadin? Where is the ismu ma? Where is the ismu ma, brothers and sisters? Mustatir? Ismu ma mustatir? Sister Maimuna? What is min here, Sister Nusrat? Min zaida. What is this? Min zaida. Remove min. Remove min, Brother Hassan. What will become to hadin? It will remain hadin, but it will be marfu, which is actually hadiyun. But we again say hadin. So min is your min zaida. Okay. And then hadin is your ism ma al-hijaziyah. And then you will say al-jumlatul ismiyatu fi mahalli jazmin jawabu shart. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Alhamdulillah. Inshallah, you will be able to do a lot of things this way, brothers and sisters. Okay. Before we go to the next verse, I think it's time we should take a break. It is so interesting, the time seems to fly. I even don't feel that we have been studying for 1 hour and 45 minutes. But alhamdulillah, when the lesson becomes very interesting, the time seems to fly. Let's take a short break, brothers and sisters, and we will inshallah come back. We are back from our break. Jazakillahu khairan, Sister Maimuna. Jazakillahu khairan, Sister Aisha, for treating the class. May Allah bless you for your generosity and your kindness. We all enjoyed it. We start with the next ayah, brother and sister. See, this is another beauty of book 3, that we learn so many things with the help of the Quranic verses. وَإِذَا ذُكِرَ اللَّهُ وَحْدَهُ Are you with me, brothers and sisters? What is idha? Idha is a ismu shart, ghayru jazimin. Okay. So where is the fi'lu shart? Dhukira. What is dhukira? Majhul. Where is the naib file? Allahu. Okay, very good, brother. What is this? Wahda. Wahda. No. Hal. In what condition? Sister Hafza? Hal. Alone. Alone. Wahdahu. Alone. Not associated with anybody. So who goes back to Allah? Wahada is hal, wa huwa mudaf, and who is mudaf ilayhi. So, wa idha zukira Allahu wahdahu. Translation, brother? Now remember, translation has to be in the present tense. So it means this ayah will be valid forever and ever. When Allah is mentioned all by Himself, only you mention Allah, nobody else. You mention Allah all by Himself. What happens? Ishma azzat. Ifma azzat. This is fi'l madi, brothers and sisters. What is the form of verb? What is the form of verb? If alalla. If alalla. Ish ma'azza. If alalla. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now this is your jawabu shart. This is your jawabu shart. Where is the file? Kulubul ladhina. So how will you define kulubul ladhina? What is kulubu? What is kulubu? File. What is al-ladhina? Mudaf ilayhi. What is it? Mudaf. See, kulubu, single, dhamma. So it is mudaf, al-ladhina, mudaf ilayhi. So here al-ladhina is mudaf ilayhi. And then the rest of it, brother and sister, is your silatul mawsul. La yuminuna bil akhirah. How will you translate, brothers and sisters? When Allah is mentioned all by Himself, the hearts of those, what will you say, brothers and sisters? When Allah is mentioned all by Himself, the hearts of those who do not believe in akhirah feel disgusted. Brothers and sisters, those who do not believe in akhirah, when Allah is mentioned to them, their hearts feel disgusted. Allah is the creator. Allah is the one who created everybody. Allah is the one who provides our rizq. The air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat. Everything is provided by Allah. But when you mention Allah all by Himself, those who do not believe in the akhirah, their hearts feel disgusted. Okay. وَإِذَا, again, another sentence, another shart. وَإِذَا ذُكِرَ الَّذِينَ. Brother, ذُكِرَ الَّذِينَ. What is lazina here now? Naib file. See, we got to figure it out. Before it was mudaf ilayhi. Kulubul lazina, mudaf ilayhi. Now it is straight away naib file. Min dunihi, other than Allah. إِذَا ذُكِرَ الَّذِينَ, and if you mention those other than Allah, إِذَا هُمْ يَسْتَبْشِرُونَ, then those very people whose hearts are disgusted when you mention Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone, they feel very happy. When you mention other people, then Allah, min dunihi, other than Allah, then their hearts are, they become very happy. But when you mention Allah, they don't feel happy. Okay, they are disgusted. Now here, we have to understand something else, brothers and sisters. وَإِذَا ذُكِرَ fi'lu shart. There was a fi'lu shart in the sentence before that. What was the jawabu shart, brothers and sisters? Huh? Ishma'azzat. Huh? Another verb. So there was no need for fa. Now here, hum yastabshiruna. There is a need for fa. Fahum. Are you with me? If the jawabu shart is jumla ismiya, do you need fa? Of course you need fa. Why the fa has not come? The fa has been replaced by iza al-fujaiyatu. Iza of surprise has replaced the fa. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So iza has come here in place of fa. And what is this iza? This is the iza al-fujaiya. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Okay. So now translate, brothers and sisters. When the Allah is mentioned all by himself, the hearts of those who do not believe in Yawm al-Akhirah feel disgusted. And when other than Allah, the other deities are mentioned, suddenly, then Iza here means surprisingly, suddenly, what happens? Hum yastabshiruna. They are happy. Suddenly, see, surprisingly, when you mention others, other than Allah, they feel very happy. All of a sudden, they feel very happy. But when you mention Allah only wahdahu, then their hearts are disgusted. Who says this, brothers and sisters? Allah himself says. This was valid, this message was valid. This message was valid at the time of the revelation of the Quran. This is what the kuffar used to feel with their 360 deities in the Kaaba. When Prophet ﷺ used to mention Allah only, they felt very disgusted. But all of a sudden, when somebody mentions the other, they feel very happy. So this message was valid. It is valid now. When you mention and talk about Allah, some people don't like it. But when you talk about other deities in which they believe, all of a sudden they are happy. And this message will remain, valid till the end of the time. Because everybody, all humanity is not going to believe in Allah. They are not going to believe in Allah. And if everyone that Allah has created does not believe in Him, does it matter to Him? It doesn't matter to Him. Does He need our worship? No, He does not need our worship. We only worship to benefit our souls. Brothers and sisters, when you do good deeds, they are for our own good. Okay? So Allah is Ghani, is free of all wants. But this is what happens. So this is again, brothers and sisters, such a beautiful verse, But you have to understand, Sister Manas, here the verbs, the way they are given, and the shart, the conditions, it comes, the way the condition is brought, and the way Iza Fujaiya is brought. You cannot translate this. You got to understand, this is Iza al-Fujaiya. Surprisingly, all of a sudden, they become very happy when they hear their own deities being mentioned. When the Allah is mentioned, they feel disgusted. Right? So it's a very beautiful sentence, brothers and sisters. Something to ponder upon and think about. Yadkhulu rajulun wa yusallimu. Translation, brother? A man enters and gives salutation. Al-Mudarris. What is Mudarris doing now? Ba'dama yaruddul tahiyata. Ba'dama yaruddut tahiyata. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Ba'dama yaruddut tahiyata. Radda yaruddu. What is the meaning of radda yaruddu? To return or reply. Ma yaruddu. What is this ma? Al-Mastariya. Change this, brother. No, you got to find the mastar of radda yaruddu. What is the raddun? What is the mastar of radda yaruddu? Raddun. What is the masdar, brothers and sisters? So how will you translate now? Ba'da radd at-tahiyyati. That will be the translation. And if you use ma masdariya, then it will become ba'dama yaruddu at-tahiyyat. It is mudaf, mudafili. Are you with me? This is mudaf, mudafili. So ba'da zarf raddi mudafilihi wa huwa mudaf, and this is mudafili. Write it down, brothers and sisters. It will help you to understand better ma masdariya. Slowly and slowly, inshallah. Ya ikhwanu, Mudarris is saying now. Mudarris is saying now, Ya ikhwanu, haza huwa al-murakibul jadidu. So what is this huwa here? The word fasli. Got the idea? It separates mubtada and khabar. Man kana ladayhi su'alun. Whosoever has a question, fal yas'alhu. Man kana ladayhi su'alun, fal yas'alhu. Again, this is man. What is this, brothers and sisters? Man? Ismu shart. Tajzimu fi'alaini. Where is the first? Kana fi'lun madin mabniun ala fata fi mahalli jazmin. Fi'lu shart. Okay. And what is, why fa has come? It is talab. It is talab. So what is fa? Al-fa'u waqiyatun fi jawab ash-shart. And then, brothers and sisters, lamu amar. And then fi'lun mudariun majzumun. And then who is maf'ulun bihi. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Okay. So then you will say a jumlatul fi'liyatu fi mahalli jazmin jawab ash-shart. I'm repeating all these things so that inshallah it will become very easy for you in future, inshallah. Then Hamid is asking, Ya Shaykhu. What is Hamidin asking? Ya Shaykhu. Minna. Now this again needs more explanation, and it is coming in the key for us, and in the dars also. Minna. Here, this min is very special. Okay? We are going to learn about it. What is the translation of minna? Some of us. What is it? Some of us. Minna man yuridu an yashtarika fi muaskari jamiati. Minna man yuridu an yashtarika fi muaskaril jamiati. Translation, brothers and sisters? Some of us who want to participate. Who want to participate where? In the, what is this, brother and sister? Muaskari. It is ismu makan. This is from, what kind of verb is this? Rubai. What is the Mahdi? Askara. You askiru. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? So, this is ismu maful. It is ismu maful, but it is ismu makan. It is ismu makan. What is the meaning of muaskar? We had already learned the verb mukhayyam. Remember mukhayyam? Camp. Camp, yes. Camp. We had already learned that word, brothers and sisters, mukhayyam, which means camp. So, muaskaril jamiyati mudaf mudaf ilayhi. The university camp. Afa yusajjilu ismahu ladayka al-ana. What is the translation, brothers and sisters? Should he register his name with you now? Okay, look at it, brothers and sisters. Minna, some of us. Okay. Man is again shart. Are you with me? It is shart. Yuridu is mudariya. Marfu fi mahalli jazmin. And where is the jawab? Why fa has come? It is talab. What kind of a talab is this? This is istifham. This is, what is it? Istifham. Where is the istifham? But why has fa come afterwards? Because it will not allow anything to come before it. Okay? So here, afa yusajjilu, brothers and sisters, afa yusajjilu, this is a question, interrogation. That is why it needs fa. It is a part of talab. Got the idea, everybody, brothers and sisters? So if you analyze it, is harfu istifham, and what is fa? Harfu atf. And what is yusajjil? Fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bid-damma. Fa'il mustatir. Taqdiruhu huwa. Isma maf'ulun bihi. Wa huwa mudaf. Hu mudaf ilayhi. What is this ladayka? What is laday? It is zarf. And then ka is mudaf ilayhi. Al-ana, of course, it is zarful zaman. So, how will you translate this, brother and sisters? Should he register his name with you now? Okay, so question. And that is why we have this fa coming here, because it indicates talab. So then we will say al-jumlatul fi'liyatu fi mahalli jazmin jawabu shart. Got the idea? Alhamdulillah. Al-murakib. Naam. Haza. What is the meaning of haza here? Haza. What is haza? This. So brother and sister, what is haza here doing here? No, it cannot be mubtada. Then the khabar has to come. Haza here is the khabar, and mubtada is mahzuf. What will you say? Bring mubtada now. Huwa haza. What will you say? Huwa haza means it is this. What that other person was asking, the murakab is saying, yes, it is this. You can register the name with me. Okay? So, haza here is, brothers and sisters, is your khabar, and mubtada is mahzuf. Now, this is just for us to understand. You will always see these sentences and you will ask yourself, what is it? And inshallah, you'll be able to figure out the answers. وَأُرِيدُ أَنْ أَدُلَّكُمْ عَلَىٰ أَمْرٍ فِيهِ أَجْرٌ. Inshallah. I want to direct you to a thing in which there is a lot of reward. Okay. I want you to look at the sentence very carefully, brother and sister. You know adullah. Dalla yadullu. Okay. Ala amrin. What is amrin, brothers and sisters? Ism majrur. But it is indefinite. What is it? It is indefinite. Fihi ajrun. What is fihi ajrun? Circle that. Fihi ajrun. And now analyze it. What is fihi? Jar majrur. Where is mubtada? Ajrun. Fihi jar majrur shibu jumla khabar. Ajrun is your mubtada. And this is jumla ismiya. What is this jumla ismiya doing here? Naat. Sister Hafsa, if the noun is indefinite, then the sentence comes as a Naat. If the noun is definite, the sentence will come as a hal. So we're going to study these now. This concept, brothers and sisters, this concept, we are going to study it slowly, slowly. Okay, I'm just trying to prepare you now. We never used to think like this before. Now we are thinking in detail. So, ala amrin, what kind of a thing? Describe it. Fihi ajrun. There is a ajar in it. Okay, that is the thing. So that sentence describes the man'ut, which is amrin. Inshallah. Min tulabil mahdi. Okay, brother. Translation of this: Min tulabil mahdi. What is it, brothers and sisters? Some of the students, not all, some of the students of the institute, man hum bihajatin ila musaidatin. Now you translate, brothers and sisters. Some of the students who are in need of help. Got the idea? Some of the students of the institute who are in the need of help, fasaidu. So help. So help them. Saidu is amr. Fi'lu amrin, mabniun ala, harfi noon. Okay. Where is the file? Wow. And what is whom? Maf'ulun bihi, mashallah. So help them. Mimma atakumullahu. What is the meaning of this? From what Allah has given you. Okay? Got the idea, brothers and sisters? So, min tullabil mahdi, man hum bihajitin ila musaidatin. From some of the students of the institute who are in need of help, fasaiduhum, so help them from what Allah has given you. Man arada, again shart, brothers and sisters. And yusaidahum. Translation, brothers and sisters? Whosoever wants to help them, fal yattasil. Fal yattasil bi amini sundukil birri. Translation, brothers and sisters? He should contact the treasurer. What will be the translation of bi amini sundukil birri? The treasurer. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So arada, Sister Maimuna, what is arada here? Fi'lun madin, mabniun ala fatah. Fine? Ala fatah. Okay? And fi mahalli jazmin, fi'lu shart. Okay, fine. And then fa has come. Al-fa'u waqiyatun fi jawabi shart. Okay, brothers and sisters? And then lamu amar. And then fi'lun mudariun majzumun bi lamu amar. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Fine. And bi harf jar amini ism majrur wa huwa mudaf, and sunduki mudaf ilayhi wa huwa mudaf, and al-birri mudaf ilayhi. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? So, what will you say? Al-jumlatul fi'liyatu fi mahalli jazmin jawabu shart. Alhamdulillah, we finished it, brothers and sisters. I took a little long because I went into a lot of details, and inshallah it will help us to understand the rest of the concepts with ease. We go now, brothers and sisters, to number 4. أين الأفعال الرباعية فيما يأتي. Specify the 4-letter verbs, brothers and sisters. واذكر باب كل واحد منها, and describe the bab of every one of them. Now you must describe in what way, brothers and sisters. Either you will say فَأَلَلَ Either you will say this verb is from bab fa'alala, or you will say it is from the bab tafa'alala, you will say tafa'alala, or if you will say if alalla, or if it is there, you will say if anlala. You will have to describe it nicely, brothers and sisters. Dakhalat tiflu maktabi. Translation, brothers and sisters. The child entered my office. وَبَأَثَرَ الْكُتُوبَ وَالْأَوْرَاقَ. And he scattered the books and the papers. He disorganized everything. He made a mess of my office. Okay, brother, what is the verb of our importance? Ba'athara. What is the bab? Fa'alala. Fa'alala. Daghdagtu tifla fadahika. What is the meaning of dagdaga? To tickle somebody. Are you with me? How the child laughs when you tickle? Daghdagtu tifla fadahika. I tickled the child and he laughed. Brothers and sisters, what is the verb? Daghdaga. Fa'alala. Inshallah. Atani tabibu dawa'an. Ata yu'ti. Needs two mafulun bihi. Are you with me? Form 4. Where is the first mafulun bihi? Ya mutakallim. What is al-tabibu? Fa'il. Where is the next mafulun bihi? Dawa'an. Okay. Li ghargharati. Translation, brothers and sisters. The doctor gave me the medicine for gargling. So, what is ghargharati? No. It is mastar. What is it? It is mastar. Now you describe the bab. Fa'alala. It is the mastar. Are you with me? It is the mastar. This is not fi'l madi. Qala ta'ala ala bi zikrillahi tatma'innul qulubu. Isn't by the remembrance of Allah the hearts feel reassured, feel at peace, the hearts feel tranquility? What kind of a verb is this? It is mudariya. What is the bab? If alalla. If alalla. That is very important. Maybe you can write down on a separate sheet of paper. Okay, and if you want, you can also check Hello Tamarin and see how Dr. Saab has presented it, And then don't copy that, you make your own table and write down the verbs and you make your own explanation, You write down your own results. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? وَقَالَ تَعَالَى فَمَنْ زُحْزِحَ. What is zuhziha? This is majhul. This is, fa'alala. Okay. So, brothers and sisters, what is this now? Explain me. Zahzaha. To remove something. To remove somebody. Okay. To move somebody. So, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, faman. So, here, brothers and sisters, man is again shart. Zuhziha is fi'lun madin lil majhul mabniyun ala fatah fi mahalli jazmin. Zuhziha is fi'lun madin lil majhul mabniyun ala fatah fi mahalli jazmin fi'lu shart. Anan nar jar majrur. Wa udkhila. What is this wa udkhila? It is majhul. This is mawtufun ala zuhziha. It is mawtufun ala zuhziha. But what is this udkhila? Form 4. What is it? Majhul? What is madi? Adkhala. It is adkhala. Wa udkhila jannata faqad faza. See, fa has come and kad has come. And faza, what is faza? Fi'lun madin mabniun ala fatha. Are you with me, brother and sister? Fa'il mustatir taqdiruhu huwa. Okay. So here, this al-jumlatul fi'aliyatu fi mahalli jazmin jawabu shart. Now let us translate, brothers and sisters. فَمَنْ ذُخْزِهَا عَنِ النَّارِ. The one who is removed from the fire and udkhila jannah. Translate, brother. He is made to enter. He doesn't enter himself, but somebody makes him enter, which is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Are you with me? Then he is made to enter Jannah. What happens? He has succeeded. He has succeeded. Got the idea? So one who has been moved from the fire and who has been made to enter Jannah, truly he has succeeded. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Next one, brothers and sisters. وَفِي حَدِيثٍ قُدْسِيٍّ قَالَ النَّبِيُّ قَالَ اللَّهُ تَعَالَى يَا ابْنَ آدَمَ يَا ابْنَ آدَمَ O son of Adam, قُمْ Fi'l Amr, get up. Ilayya. What is the meaning of ilayya? Brother, here you get up with the intention of walking towards me. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Kum, you get up, but you have this intention when you get up that you are going to walk towards me. Ilayya. Amshi ilayka. No, you have only got up. You haven't started walking, but your intention is to walk towards Allah. As soon as you get up, the Allah walks towards you. You haven't started walking towards Allah, but Allah knows your intention, so He walks towards you. Okay? For the kum, you can insert a shart. What will be that shart? In takum. In takum ilayya. Then the amshi will become your jawabu shart. Here amshi is majzum. Why it is majzum? Jawabu talab. Kum fi'al amr. So amshi is jawabu talab. Wamshi ilayya, and walk towards me. And walk towards me. Uharwil ilayka. So what is this uharwil? Mudhariya. Majzum. So what is the bab? Harwala. Fa'alala. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Here also you can insert a shart. Wamshi ilayya, in tamshi ilayya. If you walk towards me, I will run towards you. I'll jog towards you. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Very beautiful meaning. Alhamdulillah. Rawahu al-Imamu Ahmad. It is mentioned in the book of Imam Ahmad. And Abi Abdullahi Sunabihi and Nabi Kala. This is the hadith of Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. وَمَنْ تَمَدْمَدَ وَاسْتَنْثَرَ خَرَجَتْ خَطَايَاهُ مِنْ أَنْفِهِ وَفَمِهِ. Tamadmada. What is the meaning of tamadmada, brother? To rinse your mouth. This is the time of when you are doing your wudu. Istansara means you sniff water. Istansara means to sniff the water. Kharajat khatayahu. His mistakes go away from his mouth and from his nose. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Again, this is Rawahu al-Imamu Ahmad. Another hadith, brothers and sisters. An Ibn Umar an Nabi Qala Inna Allah yakbulu tawbat al-abdi. Translation, brothers and sisters. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepts the tawbah of the slave. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepts the tawbah of the slave. Ma lam يغرغر ما لم يغرغر غرغرة. Brother, what is the meaning of غرغرة? It's the gargling. But what is the meaning here? Brother, here it means, write down this, brothers and sisters. When the soul of a person comes to his mouth, brother, it's about to go away, and then you hear a person making a sound. Okay? Now that is the time the soul is leaving the body. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepts the tawbah of the abd, his slave, until the time he hasn't done the death rattle. The translation, does it make sense, brothers and sisters? You must have heard of this, or you must have witnessed sometimes this. I'll do the last one, and the next one I will do tomorrow, inshallah. I'll only do one more. La ba'asa. La nafiyatu lil jins. La ba'asa. La nafiyatu lil jins. La ba'asa bil madmati. What is this madmati? Mustard. Okay? Madmada. But what is the meaning of madmada? You know, to rinse your mouth. Yes, to rinse your mouth. Kuli karna. Okay? But tabarrudi. What is tabarrudi? Tabarrada. What is the meaning of tabarrada? To pour cold water on the body. La basa. There is no problem. Are you with me? It does not matter if the person who is fasting, if he rinses his mouth with water or takes a shower with cold water. There is no problem. His fast is still intact. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? That is the meaning of it. Okay. Alhamdulillah. We are moving forward. A little slow today, but I had so many things to explain you. Tomorrow, inshallah, we'll finish this lesson and we'll move to the next lesson, which is very easy. The next lesson is halwa puri waiting for you. Okay. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina azaban nar. Rabbana hab lana min azwajina wa zurriyatina qurrata ayunin waj'alna lil muttaqina imama. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.